Alright, you guys, semi-finals of the DBA Draft League. If you guys have been following my journey from the very start of this Draft League tournament, I want to shout out you guys for following me this far. Either we're finally out today, we make it onto the finals to eventually win the whole thing. So let's see how we do that. If you guys enjoy this content, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share with a friend if you think they're interested in this sort of Pokemon content. But either way, we're up against someone that we've already faced in the past. We're up against Brecker here with the Dondozo team, and I remember us having a decent matchup into Brecker because Iron Bundle kind of just went in because Tapu Koko would like set up the electric terrain, and obviously your ability Quark Drive activates. But this time we're still up against Brecker, so not much has really changed from week 3 when I did face Brecker the first time. And if I remember what Mons I brought, I obviously brought Bundle Dragonite, I had Clefable, Great Tusk, Mega Aggron, and I think I brought Gloom. Yeah, I brought Gloom for the Regieleki. But this time, the team is a bit different this time. I'm not going to spend too much time speaking on the matchup because I think I've already talked about this matchup multiple times, or even in that video where it was week 3. But either way, looking at the team that we decided to bring today, is pretty much some of the same things we've been running all this time. I brought the same exact Iron Bundle set and Dragonite, but instead of Life Orb on the Iron Bundle, I decided to go Never Melt Ice because I wanted some sort of damage boost that wasn't a Life Orb or a choice item. And I think obviously having it on the ice side is probably better for me because I'm pretty sure I can guarantee like 2-hit KO Dondozo regardless of whether it's Spadef or not, without the need of a choice specs. It also does more damage to Mega Venusaur, also does more to Dragalge as well. So yeah, I mean Wise Glasses is always an option, but Wise Glasses is only a 10% boost, which is kind of paltry if you really deep it. Dragonite is Terra Ground again. We decided to go Terra Ground because there's electric types everywhere, and obviously having a Stab Earthquake is very strong. We do have dual Wing Beat as well to face Mega Venusaur again. It came into clutch quite well the last time we decided to go dual Wing Beat because it hit Venusaur pretty hard at +1. We have Assault Vest Great Tusk to handle any Regieleki, and I learned my lesson from week 3 not to go Headlong Rush. We do have Earthquake this time around, so I'm not losing my defenses for no reason. We have Fizdef Gloom. What was this checking again? Not even like they really had physical attackers anyway, but I guess Landorus to a certain extent. Plus I just needed a physical wall that wasn't, I mean, Great Tusk is kind of bulky, but not that. But I mean, it is bulky, I'm not gonna lie, like on the physical side, but without investment, it does kind of fall flat if it's like a really offensive Landorus. Gloom is at least able to strength up and do its shenanigans like it usually does. Instead of Clef this time, we decided to go Typhlosion Hisui, aka 420. Funny, this game was played on 420, but I wanted to see what this one could offer to the table. I do think checking Mega Venusaur to a certain extent is strong. Checking Fortress as well. Like, I think Will-O-Wisp spreading Burn is probably the best thing this thing can do, because realistically Dondozo could be leftovers and you nullify the leftovers passive recovery, and Mega Venusaur cannot run leftovers, so you're able to Will-O-Wisp that. And it also has Calm Mind Hex, like Ghost Fire pretty much hits everything on his team, and if I get the burn on things like by spreading status, especially with Gloom as well, like if I poison something with Gloom, obviously Typhlosion Hisui can obviously settle a CM and have a 130 base power stab move with like literally no drawback whatsoever. Frisk is also nice to see what item things are. And then last mon, Mega Aggron. This one is always doing well. I forgot what the EV spread is for. Don't ask me, I don't even remember, but it was on week 3 and that team won. So yeah, we'll be doing that. We have Stealth Rock this time. Instead of, I think it was my rocket last time to be fair, but we do have Toxic for like Dondozo. I did drop Taunt for Fire Punch, which I don't know if that really matters, but seeing how I already have a fire type, perhaps I could have just gone Taunt so Dondozo doesn't try and set up, but I don't think it can really afford to set up, or you shouldn't let it set up when you have like a Gloom, which should always 2-hit KO like Fizdef, Dondozo, Grass Knot, and you also have an Iron Bundle. So yeah, we'll see how this game goes, and let's get into this. Now, I have to say, I was not expecting Magmar to come, I'll say that for sure. What did they bring last time? They brought Fortress last time, and they didn't bring it this time, so I guess they were scared of the Typhlosion Hisui, which does make sense. It is Typhlosion Hisui after all. And Magmar realistically actually has a decent matchup into my team. You know, Iron Bundle has no Spadef, Gloom is weak to fire, Aggron's weak to fire. I'm not running EQ on this Magmar, so it might be a bit dicey, but we do have Typhlosion Hisui, which is faster, but I don't know what I was even trying to outspeed with that, actually. It should be faster than Pinsir, probably. Not like Magmar really. I mean, EQ kind of hurts, but we'll see what this Magmar set is able to do in the game. If I lose because the Magmar, if I lose because of the Magmar diff, then fair enough. We'll see how it goes from there. Maybe I should have gone Clef over Typhlosion Hisui, because now that Fortress isn't even here, like Clef would have actually gone in. You know, stored power, calm mind. Even though Dondoza is unaware, can't ignore the base power increase or stored power. So. In terms of this, I'm even getting nervous myself, to be honest. I don't even know who's won. But in terms of leads, you can never really go wrong with Iron Bundle, can you? Like, there's never really a situation where it's bad, unless you're up against Regieleki, of course, which, you know, regardless of whether it terrors or not, last time it was like physical terror. They might go specs this time, so we'll see how that really goes. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So we lead off Aggron, they lead off with Venusaur, probably not the worst lead in the world, but you know, the Earth Power there does 34, decent damage, you got all the hazards, and they let Aggron take some more damage here, which is okay. I guess they anticipated the switch, but now you're in like 2-hit KO range, or you're in range of dying to Earth Power, so that was interesting. What did they really anticipate you to... Because they definitely just stayed in and continued clicking EP for sure. Like, this thing doesn't do anything to Gloom, so I don't know if it was alright for Aggron to take that much damage now, since like it's chipped now. But either way, Dragonite comes in on the knockoff. I don't know why they went hard Dragonite when there's literally a Gloom. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Also, I don't know if battlers are also allowed to look at replays, because like, they know what teams they're getting, at least like be aware of that, I guess. But like, I feel at least like Gloom is like, you will just get knocked off, so I guess Dragonite is okay switching, because now they go Lando, so if they predict Ice Spinner here, that would be a really nice play. They do just do Wing Beat. Is this Helmet? No, it's not Helmet. Seems like Fizz Def Lando here. So they do Terra Ground, they are Yachi, which doesn't get the kill there, they defog away the rocks, and Terra early doesn't really matter per se, but now they do that, and Mega Venusaur comes back in. We go on to Dragonite again, they do knock off, and you know, Typhlosion Hisui comes in now. Let's see, so they do Giga Drain me there. So they go Magmar, they do Will-O-Wisp there. Okay, Great Tusk is in. So Magmar does have Teleport, that's interesting. So Aggron does come out again, Avalanche. We can probably get our Rocks, because Lando comes in. They probably defog here. So they sack Aggron, which is okay. We do get Iron Bundle in though, which Ice Beam kills the Lando, and it doesn't seem like they have other hazard removal options. So now Mega Venusaur comes in, and you know, we U-turn out, get a crit there. Not like it really matters, to be fair. But they do knock off Gloom's Eviolite, which might come into play. But yeah, we'll see. So we strengths up the Venusaur there. I mean, that's fine. I mean, that's doing a bit more damage now, but not really that much. It's a shame that Gloom can't really hit this, because now that comes in. I don't know why you want hard Typhlosion. So we do Flamethrower there, and yeah, Typhlosion's dead. Okay, this game's not going according to plan, I guess. I mean, if you DD'd here, okay, now they're not even predicting. That's the problem. They're not predicting. So Gloom does come in on Coco. U-turn. You need to find the situation, because their boots Magmar. Like, they're not even. So Fire Blast does 76, decent damage. They do burn me there, which is okay. Knockoff. So now that thing is taking rocks damage, and so Dondozo comes in. They EQ there. I'll just go hard bundle right now, personally. They do knock off that. Okay. So Avalanche comes in. I still think there's a shot of winning this, but I don't know. Like, some plays need to start being made. Exactly. Like, crit did 26. Freeze Dry should just beat that. Cool. So Coco dies. I was not expecting that to die, not gonna lie. But let's see. U-turn. We're just slowly chipping this down. Gloom comes in. So I don't know. you need to try and find a situation where this can set up, but at the same time, Dondozo is kind of just getting in the way, you know. And Regieleki could potentially win. They didn't go electric terrain, which was smart of them, so that wouldn't happen. Yeah, you don't necessarily win this exchange. So that dies. Okay. Let's see. So Dual Wing Beat comes out. That does, you know, typical damage. I can't lie, this is looking lost. This is just looking lost. So 10, 20. Yeah. I don't know if going... So Body Press comes out on Gloom. Yeah, you need to start making some doubles, like some clean doubles. They do go Magma. I would have gone Bundle personally. They do miss that, so Magma's dead. I don't know how much that comes into play now, because Regieleki can just win. Especially the Terra Ice, exactly. Yeah, so that dies. I'm Bundle, so let's see. Okay, cool. They're not specs. Yeah, this should be lost actually. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Definitely wasn't a fan of how this game was played out for sure. You let Aggron die so early when Gloom could have come in. Like, you get on rocks and then I don't know, like there was no reason for you to stay in there whatsoever, which is insane. What other turn just didn't really make sense to me. I don't know, you could have definitely, like, there wasn't enough predicting. There was like obvious plays to be made and they just went for the safe play every single time. And I feel like in a matchup like this, you have to be making some aggressive plays, which just weren't being made. Yachi was a good tech. I mean, they did prep well, I'm not gonna lie. Typhlosion didn't really have much of an impact, which is a shame. But Clef definitely would have performed better here for sure. But yeah, they knock off here. Like, they double into Typhlosion Hisui here. So they do just Giga Drain there. I mean, Specs might have actually been better here, but I don't know why they went for Will-O-Wisp here. I don't really know what was switching into this. Like, what was taking Hex, or even like Flamethrower for that matter, and this doesn't really beat you. But yeah, Great Tusk comes in, that's fine. Teleport, like, obviously here, like Aggron gets doubled into. I would have just knocked, honestly. Not gonna lie. So we do get our rocks again. And then that was fine, and then they just sack Aggron, and I'm like, okay. Like, Gloom is here for specific reasons, and I don't know, you could have definitely just saved that as a sack somewhere, for sure. Bundle comes in, Ice Beam gets Lando, yep, that's fine, that's fine. Like, realistically, Bundle could have won this game, like... I don't know, it definitely could have. Aggron dying early, they knock off, that's fine. This exchange is also okay, like, it's not the end of the world. They do go hard Typhlosion. I would have gone hard Dragonite, because now that's not doing much. Or even here, to be honest, like even here, Dragonite, you could easily have DD'd or even EQ'd. Like, I don't know, Dual Wing Beat is just not the move to be clicking here. Like, EQ is definitely better here. Because, like, if this was dead earlier, then we would have had a better time for sure. So, Magma comes in, Great Tusk. Like, you're seeing that this is handling stuff quite well, honestly. Because they burn, and then that's fine. Like, we're already just down. And I think, like, more setup opportunity should have been, you know, sought out. I'm not going to lie. So, knock off there. Like, and then I think it was this turn where you could have easily doubled into Bundle. Yeah, so that does happen. And they do liquidate, which is like a non-issue to be fair. But Coco comes in. Freeze Dry does get the kill there, which is fine. But yeah, Bundle, like, Coco just no, not Coco. How did Great Tusk get so low? Yeah, we knocked off the Dondozo. Maybe on this turn instead, you could have just done that. But like, at this point, like, there was nothing that could really handle Iron Bundle. No, I mean, not Iron Bundle, Regieleki. So that was fine. Definitely could have just, I don't know. Like, there were some turns that were just weird. Like here, Like, why did you not go Iron Bundle? I mean, body press would have done good damage, I'm not gonna lie, but I do think Dragonite could have set up somewhere, but at this rate, like Regieleki just kind of won, so that's fine. Anyway, that is the end of the DBA thing. We made it as far as we could, to be honest. Yeah, definitely. I like maybe maybe I should have brought Clef actually. Clef might have actually like walled Regieleki. Maybe I just didn't have enough checks. I really did think Typhlosion was gonna do something, but I guess like it's a 5-pointer for a reason, I suppose. But yeah, even if I did bring Clef, the way that they were playing, they weren't playing aggressive enough, and like the easy reads just kept getting dual wing beated on Dragonite. So not much I can say to that, to be honest. But yeah, thanks for watching again, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.